High and one down the right side. Step overs and the strike. What a hit. Opening goal for Jamaica. The Reggae Boyz take the lead in this third place match.
All right, so welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I want to speak about Dexter Lembikisa and what's really happening with Dexter Lembikisa. And a lot of people might not understand, but for the past maybe about 2 years, his club career hasn't necessarily been the best. And sometimes that might affect his international career. Let me tell you why. Because we'd have seen a few times Lembikisa coming in and the performances are not at the highest level or at expected from the likes of a Lembikisa. I would have seen that. You know, before I'm getting the details, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. All right, so let's get back to it now. So we know that for the past couple of years, our past few seasons, he has been probably technically moving here and there from club. And it hasn't necessarily settled so far. From Hearts to Wolves, back to Wolves U21 squad, FCMs. So, my apologies. You ever done Sporting? So it hasn't really materialized as the expectations. He's a youngster, very young player. He's now at Barnsley. Let me tell you, he's age about 21 years old. So he still has a lot career-wise in front of him. He still has a lot. And the both games that he played full 90 minutes versus St. Vincent, and you could see that he was not necessarily fully fit and match sharp. But one thing you could look at is the game leading up to that. He had 6 appearances for Barnsley, and the maximum minutes he'd have played in any of those games would have been 45 minutes, and that was against Lincoln. So he's not getting a lot of game time club-wise, and that's before the international break versus in the World Cup qualifiers versus St. Vincent. And that, my point, not World Cup qualifiers, Gold Cup qualification, prelims qualification. And that in itself would highlight the form that is coming in. And generally, he wouldn't be much sharp. He wouldn't be at the level as anyone would expect. But he still came in and put in a fairly decent performance. But you could see that he was a little bit off. Now, the good news now is he's finding back the rhythm. He's finding back the form. He's finding back the formula that he once had. And it's definitely a good look. Last couple of games, he has now for the past season, like if we pass from last year May, my apologies, last year March, is it March? No, April. From last year April, he has only featured club career-wise, once playing 90 minutes. Only once, until he faced Barnsley last weekend. Or should I say 2 weekends ago. So that's 290 minutes in club career in basically one seal year of football. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm take Jamaica games about time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So in 21 club games, he has only featured 2 times playing 90 minutes. Only twice playing 90 minutes. And the first one was in the U21 for Wolverhampton. That was actually in August versus Arsenal. And the next one would have been versus Barnsley. Versus Petersburg at Barnsley. My apologies on that. So, at least know what we're seeing now, since the return from international duties. The minutes are inclining. It was on the bench versus Exeter. Then he played Birmingham, which they lost 6-2. He had 5 minutes in that game. He had 4 minutes in the Bolton game. And Leon Orient, he played 20 minutes and they lost that game 4-3. Then Peterborough, 90 minutes. And then Shrewsbury, 45 minutes. So you can see generally the minutes are generally a grow. So that in itself is a positive. But that means finishing the season strong, and we keep on saying this, it's very, very important the players that we have right now finish their season strong. We are looking at the Unity Cup, then we're going to be looking at the World Cup qualifiers, then we'll be looking at the Gold Cup. That's quite a lot of games in the summer coming up. And we want everyone to be in tip-top form, in the best shape possible. But to be in that best shape possible, you need to be playing regular games. So if you didn't start the season well, if you didn't do well through the middle part of the season, important part right now is finishing the season good. But I'm really happy that he's finding back his footing, and based on what I'm seeing where the performance is concerned, he looks a lot sharper. He looks better. Even look better than when he played the 2 games versus St. Vincent. He look way, way better. So bringing that form come across, hopefully we see him in the Unity Cup and also in the World Cup qualifiers going forward, which we're likely to see. I think that's a huge positive going forward. At 21 years old, you can hope for the best. He's young, very, very young, which means that he has a lot of football in front of him, a lot more football to play, which means that he will definitely get better. Now, the Gold Cup, Unity Cup, World Cup qualification, and Gold Cup is a big, big opportunity for him to put in some proper top performances and get the opportunity for bigger clubs to be looking in on him to see what he has to offer. Because I think 1v1, I think is very good 1v1. For me, still, I think he's our best right back. I think he's our best right back, specifically 1v1. But these opportunities that is presenting itself right now, it is a big opportunity for other players, but I'm speaking in reference now to Lembi Kisa, that this is a huge one for him. And finishing the season strong, moving that form that he has into those international competition, it can only do him good. It can only do the best for him right now. And ideally, you'd want that. Anyone would want that. And as I said, the platform is now set for him to come, establish himself, and let other big clubs have a look in on what he has to offer. He has been doing well, but this is now a bigger opportunity for him. This is a big opportunity for the Reggae Boyz squad in general, but it's a huge opportunity for him, and I'm hopeful that something bigger and better comes his way, because I do think he has the potential to really go far. He plays right back, but he can play both right, left back, can go in the central areas, he can even go right or left wing. So he has a lot of characteristics, a lot of qualities that can be utilized. So in all aspects, I'm expecting some good stuff from him going forward, and I love what I see. I love the fact that he's now finding back that spark that he once had. It's a good look. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. We're out. God bless. And I mean outside. Now them what?